Pardon my French. Instead of pardoning kings who make them martyrs of men, I guess American dreams all seem to start at the end.
The Jazz are away from home as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Spurs wrap up this homestretch.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
So it's the Jazz now after the miss from Cam Reddish. The turnaround Jay. Second chance shot as he pulls it in.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Markkanen. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And now Utah, fast break. Agbaji can't get it to go.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Pass to Bassie. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Jazz for just a minute. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concerned about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Yeah, and clearly he wants his guys to play with energy and aggression on D. Quick feet, sharp movements.
Stolen by Markkanen. Williams with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Utah. And now Lillard running.
Oh, yes! Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
That puts them in the lead. He's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. And the 3 off target. San Antonio trailing here. Lillard attacking.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Launches it. Rebound, Utah. Here's Dillon. And here's Watson. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head. This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Lillard again missing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Spurs foul.
On the wing.
Number 43. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Agbaji. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Dillon. Fires the three. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 8-point game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game. Normally he drains that.
To stop the drought. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Dillon. It's tipped. They recover it. Pass to Agbaji. Clock at 6. For the 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
San Antonio ball.
Five seconds left to play in the first quarter. 1 second left. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And thanks to their outstanding defense.
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Famers.
From deep. Williams can't get it to go.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Pass to Trimble. Here's Amundsen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Get there. 5 on the clock. Williams with a clean look. Good on the 3-point shot.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Williams with the defensive effort. Jazz leading by 9. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Plenty of space. Fall with the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Williams looking around. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Williams fires. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
They grab their own miss. Fall. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Williams. No good on the shot.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Six on the shot clock. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Finished off the break. He's got 10.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Pass to Trimble. He takes it in. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And the layup's good off the glass.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Outside Williams. No good on that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. $1:52 left to play here in the half. The second effort. They get it back. And another shot. Here's Fall. And at last, they get one to fall. Fall's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Williams. It's deflected. $1:16 left to play in the first half. Rebound by Azubuike. Jazz leading by 3. Left side Williams. Here's Trimble. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Into the lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Back to Walker. Here's Williams to the wing right side. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Amundsen. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Here's Fall. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. To end the drought. And it's Williams with the jam.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Misses in close. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And a deep three from Lillard. Can't cash in from close range.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Got a hand on it.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Watson, that's for 2. The wing jumper off target.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's Dillon. Driving inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries.
Understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Utah leading. Inside. Deflects the pass. Watson with it. Lillard picks him up. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Puts it up. Agbaji can't get it to go. Here's San Antonio. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Jazz have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Lillard from outside. Can't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And Markkanen can get... Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious. And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Number 43. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. For the lead. No good. Shot missing.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And there's the drive.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Now, Reddish. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Lillard outside. Stolen. .146 left in the third quarter of the game. Lets it go with a three.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for San Antonio. Going inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Dillon. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Not this time. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And they'll get another chance. Another shot. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz leading by 6. And Watson has it in the corner. Off target from outside. Nobody near Lillard. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 11 points.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Here's Agbaji. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Jazz. They lead by 3.
The Jazz. 38.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here is Williams. Nifty move. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Reddish.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Reddish.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Hands it from downtown. 12 points for Williams.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Jazz leading by 4. And now Utah, fast break. Right wing. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. To the hoop. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The first one falls.
Shooting for Utah. Williams.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
Over in the corner, Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Utah with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 8.
three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a three with a three. Just misses.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
No good on the second free throw. To stop the run, sinks the triple.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Wait, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And Williams, here we go. Pass to Trimble. On the wing, Williams. A three ball. As Ibuki, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The shake. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And that one falls for Williams.
Shooting for Utah.
And Williams drops them both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shakes him. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Utah. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Latrey. San Antonio with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Driving to the basket. Pass to Trimble. Now Amundsen. Covered by Smith. Outside Williams. Sweet move. That's tipped. Now Smith. The kick out to Brown. Tries again. Unable to get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Trimble from deep three-point range. Rebound by Smith. Here's Wesley. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wesley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for San Antonio. Here's Trimble. Outside Williams. Spins. And Williams slams it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Here's Almanson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And now it's a 12-point Jazz lead. Pass to Wesley. It's tipped. He's got a clear path. And that one is hammered home.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the... We've got basketball action at the AT&T Center.
Here we go.
We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Welcome to our 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA on a Monday afternoon. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's been home cooking for the Spurs in the midst of a homestand here in San Antonio. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Following the three-pointer from Cam Reddish. The three-pointer is right on target.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
And Utah has possession after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Shakes him. Got a hand on it. Here's Bassey. Traps in the tray. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. To the paint. Here's Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harkinen from outside. And no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
Now here's Lillard. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. After the missed three from Cam Reddish.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Bassett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And here we go. Oh! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Sochan. Bangs home the trifecta. Sochan's got 5 points so far.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Williams inside the line. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
San Antonio again missing. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Got that one up quick. Reddish has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Spurs.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Williams. He's got 12. Buries it from 3-point range.
He can't miss.
Lillard misses.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Sinks the triple.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Outside, Markkanen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Brown wide open, he fires. Connects from 3-point range. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Second shot opportunity. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Brown.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Jazz trail by 6.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Shot's good by Wesley.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Watson for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Dillon. Up and in on the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Utah ball.
Jazz trail by 5. Outside, Markkanen. The offensive rebound. Count that bucket.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Fires the three. And it's Wesley missing. And it's Watson with the ball for the Utah Jazz. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Here's Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's Wesley, and it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams with the steal. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Knocked away.
And really a lack of attention on their part. 4 points off of those turnovers that have gone the other way.
Takes a three. Rebounds San Antonio.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
San Antonio again turning it over. There's 1:38 left here in the second. A shot off that time, and San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now here is Smith. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter. Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Fall.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
On the wing, Williams. 19 points in the game. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To the inside. Here's Fall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've done what...
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Assist goes to...
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Jazz. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Utah leading.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Utah, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or two.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the three-pointer by San Antonio.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Now, here is Smith. To the middle. Stolen by Markkanen. Puts up a three. And they recover it. Here's Dillon. And he's good on the three ball. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first three of the game, something to build on.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And it's Smith missing.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
A crossover. He takes it up and lays it in. 14 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jazz leading by 5. Watson for 3. Rebound by Smith. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal.
Yeah, easy call.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. So he gets them both. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
So it's Utah now after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Watson. Another shot. Yep, that one goes. And the Jazz leads by 3.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Plenty of space. And he comes up with the deuce. Reddish has got 15.
Standout game for Cam. This is the tenacious scorer his team wants him to be. Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Lillard misses. Watson for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here's Reddish. 15 points in the game. Here's Obaji. Off target from three-point range.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective.
1:39 left in the third quarter. So it's the Jazz now. They trail by 1. Kept alive. Pass to Markkanen. Second chance shot. And he hits the jump shot. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And it's Utah's ball. Lets it go with the 3. As he pulls it in.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Markkanen inside the line. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Obaji. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter, and obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. That's his second three-pointer of the night, 1 in each half, trying to keep the defense honest.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Spurs out in front, up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jazz trailed by 4. And Watson has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. On offense, here are the Spurs. A shot by Reddish, no good.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Watson goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Lillard with it. Here's Bassey. Tries again. The rebound by the Jazz.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Bassey pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 4. It's stolen. Pass to Watson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Markkanen can't get it to go. And San Antonio has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Dillon. No good on the shot. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish, for a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
The kick out to Walker. It's good from long range. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Nobody near Williams. And Utah again with the bucket.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Here's Reddish. San Antonio again missing. Jazz trail by 4. Williams for 3. And Utah another 3.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters. They come through in those positions.
Good on the 3-point shot.
He's a natural offensive creator. You can expect Cam to pull through for a bucket.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Lillard with the ball. Here's the 3. A shot by Reddish, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Bessie. Now, here's Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit from in close. Here's Trimble. There's the 3. That shot is off.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
That one doesn't drop. Walker with some nice D. The open shot, Williams. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
To tie it up. Offensive rebound. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ballgame.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble again.
One of the best free throw shooters in NBA history. Lillard is not who you want at the line if you're hoping for a miss.
Here's Trimble. On the wing, Williams. It's stolen by Reddish. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Williams. Yes!
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill front. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win.
I'm watching the lights go by. I sat on that bus, I was humming, yeah. If I want to think, then I know that I gotta get the rock. Gotta go harder with every drop. I be remembered like Biggie and Pac. That be the reason I stay on my grind. I ain't wasting no time when I'm racing the clock, yeah. If I can see them as a link, then I know that I gotta behave as the watch. Crank it up if only by a notch. Master the art and then give him a swatch. Put everything that I got on the line. I ain't wasting no time cause I'm racing the clock, yeah.
Oh.